Okay. Okay, hello. So, still feeling that energy in the air with all that's going on. I wanted to come in and do a collective reading, and we'll see what happens from there. I hope everyone is having a good evening, good morning, afternoon, whatever time. Just felt like there was a message, and even my dogs are being a little bit chaotic this evening, so I thought, let's find out what's in the air. Starting with the numbers. Messages of clearance. Okay, that's a lot. Feels like a bit of a roller coaster effect going on here. The ups and the downs. But very highs and drops. I see some endings. Moving into new cycles here. Challenges. Dealing with controlling people. It feels like the control of someone abusive. Making a decision. Okay, it feels like the sickness of one being passed on, or the sickness of one being passed on to another. Let's see what we get in cards. Take these off. Okay. Hello. So this is a collective read for the chaos that I know is happening in the air at this point. This is kind of a reading for things that we will hear, see, experience, all of those things. Now these two came out in reverse. So I see there, it feels like there's going to be like some type of block. Some type of block in wish fulfillment for some. With the Hermit being in reverse, it's feels like more isolation. I see some elements of justice being illusions. So, instead of getting what we want, we have the reverse here. It originally came out reversed. So the luck and the promise, a major promise, a very important and expected promise, anticipated, highly desired and wanted. That thing is blocked going into the future. It feels like a future fake, future front. It's more waiting. It feels like someone being promised something you've been waiting for. Feeling impatient for something. Wanting someone to do the right thing, or wanting what you deserve. Let's see. So we get the king. So the King of Wands has, oh, all right. So someone comes along. For some of you, you're going to be dealing with somebody who is completely misrepresenting who they are, what they can do. He's come here under this illusion. Yeah. Excuse me. Every time I get on here, I start coughing, but I talk all day. So, what I see... This really feels like someone misrepresenting who they are completely. Someone allowing a shine or an illusion to exist is trying a little too hard to impress someone. So if this is resonating for anyone, don't work too hard to impress another. It's like making an offer that you probably should not be making. You might be making an offer feeling like, what's the word? There's an insecurity. Insecurity about what you have versus what the person you're looking at has. All right, well, that flies out. Now, there's that sticky, icky, gooey cycle again. Everything moved. So we've got our Eight of Cups, and this is something that you feel like you have to walk away from ultimately. You may have to just... And if this is about insecurity and walking away from things, at some point you're not going to be able to do that. It doesn't work like that forever and with all things. So this feels like someone giving up. Someone dismissing self-worth. The Queen comes out, but in reverse. Gotta tell you, this is starting to feel a little bit bitter at this point. So we're not moving forward. We don't really have a lot of direction at this point. Someone is dealing with a lack of like stability. We'll go with that word. You may be dealing with someone who is lacking stability or self-control. This person may ultimately become aggressive. That can happen here too. And having to walk away or feeling like you lose, it feels like the energy of someone who, what I just heard is someone who doesn't want to be friend zoned for the umpteenth time. Yeah. Someone wants to have a happy ending, a family, or happy times, cohesion. But that doesn't really seem possible. Perhaps this is someone that you may have dealt with in the past. Let's turn these. I'm not taking these in any direction here. This is somebody that had to be perhaps pushed back. Someone who was, what's the word? Like, ooh. Slippery. Someone who was weird, a little too, the word I just heard is lofty, too airy in the head. You may have been dealing with someone who you just kind of felt wasn't maybe a direction to go in. And other people may have felt that with this person. Oh, yeah. Other people may have felt that with this person too. So that doesn't mean we can be responsible for knowing how many times a person gets friend zoned or pushed back. Can't really know all of that. At this time, some of you are unawarely building a hater. I really feel like that's the gist of it right now. Clarify. Yeah, Tower comes out. So, if you guys were in the past dealing with someone, maybe you just don't, it's weird. I feel like this is somebody that, like, feels like you wouldn't really know that this person was off. Or maybe you saw but didn't see. Okay, maybe you did. Maybe. Yeah, okay, you saw. So you saw, you moved in another direction, cut your losses, or drifted away. But by that time, this person was caught in a web. I don't know why spider really pops to me right now. This may have been somebody who was in your home or spent, time with. Wow, this is somebody who has trouble controlling themselves. Really? Yeah. Okay. It comes right back. Nice. Okay, the person having no self-control keeps coming right back. Justice. I keep hearing cut your losses, cut your losses. Cut your losses. Hello, Manisha and Michael. I hope you guys aren't dealing with this. Let's identify this person if you don't know who this person is. Let's see if we can get anything. Clarify. Huh. 8 keeps coming back. Wow, and it's the first number. Okay. It's the first dice. All right, so this person is definitely somebody who's been around you. If this is you, this is someone who's been around you. And they might have been a rebellious natured type of person. Some type of bossy, I hear know-it-all. Short-tempered. For some of you, this may be a boss or a higher up. Somebody who looks over your shoulder all the time while, making use of their seniority. Yeah. Could be masculine here. Swaying energy. Somebody who makes very selfish decisions. Childish, emotional. For some of you, this is the emotional, childish person you're in a relationship with, or were, and you let that go. Because here's the relationship. It could have ended with cheating. Whatever it was, they destroyed it. And then the Hanged Man. So, this person may be aware that to be in your presence requires forgiveness of some sort. It's weird. It's waiting, but come on. It's waiting, but you still have all these options. For those of you who are dealing with this as a boss or coworker, it's like the person at work who no one would miss if they weren't there the next day. This can alternatively be waiting to hear news about work from somebody you don't really like anyway. Here comes that childishness again. Some of you are dealing with a person who has, this person might be a person who's of service to others, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be working with other people. I feel like that. It's like they help people, but they mentally imagine chopping their heads off or something. And the Tower comes back in this deck too. Wow. All right. Hold on a second. Okay. So the Tower comes back here, but in reverse. So this is someone, technically, not the worst situation, because friending or pushing this person back was actually a good thing. a little bit of a disaster avoided. If this is work, it doesn't feel like it now, but something bad is happening for a good reason. That's a horrible way to say it, but... So you're in protection mode. Some of you are in a mode of protection where we are keeping people back. Hi, Jenna. I'm good. How are you, goddess? Doing a collective, and then we'll do your individual readings if you guys want them. Short yes or no, and then you know it goes elsewhere from there. For some of you, again, you've moved into this protection mode. You want to trust again, don't we all? Ace of Cups being here. So we're guarded in relationships with others. A little bit more in control of our thoughts. Two of Cups here in reverse. Right. For some of you, you're gonna be okay with not communicating to get things right. For some of you, you're gonna be absolutely okay with letting it go. When you weren't okay with that before, like 2 is just 2 is all here. Let's see, can you see? 2. So with 2 being here and here, we are working on a new self-design. We think differently, we feel differently. We are ready for the next cycle. We are ending it from a different angle. We're not talking about ending it, we're feeling the endings of certain people. And that's okay. Oof. And then the devil is here. Now with the devil being here, right next to the priestess. For some, you're breaking a cycle, a vice. You're becoming more aware of it. And working on balance. Some of you. For some of you, you're getting rid of the babies that are the same size as adults. You're making better decisions about interacting with them, if interacting at all. Some of you have gone into a place where you're not talking to someone, like you've cut them off. They don't know it yet, though. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so they don't know because they're sick. So so some of you have decided to cut off the mentally ill motherfucker that's 7. 7's over here. Okay, right. So we're not sleeping as much. No, we're awake. Yeah, okay. And we're tired of being on the end of the poop stick. I see this. I feel this. Yes. I feel like this feels like feels here like this. Okay, enough. It's like, okay, enough. I'm ready for something new. Like I've given, look, I've lost way too much of myself. So I'm feeling this. So I'm taking it back. And you can stop following me, fucktard shit. This is, we think differently. We feel differently. This is good. This feels, okay, I don't want to say it feels like good energy. It feels like becoming more aware of chaos. It feels like, hear my dog crying. What? Why? Really? So you can see Bear. Say hi, Bear. No, 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 no. Okay. No. All right, let's move. Let's keep going. Going back into the numbers, I see this cycle being broken. Although it does leave people in their heads, that isn't really your situation at this time. Mm. Collectively speaking, it feels like we're moving, but we're moving by choice. However, we want to be very cautious of who wants to go to war with us because motherfuckers are emotional. These are emotional days. So we want to be very careful. Okay, wait a minute. That's what I... Hold on. 12 being there. I feel like it feels like a working situation. What I'm feeling right now is someone in a working situation. Someone being tired of being taken for a ride. Interesting. Okay. The competitor. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, someone at work is being unnecessarily competitive. Someone may be claiming the irresponsible or speaking on the irresponsibility of another, being opinionated. Somebody who just really needs to control the situation. And they will make conflict to get their way. This person may find happiness in making people give up. Okay, we've got cups here. This person has trouble with relationships. And they tend to... Okay, oh. Yeah, okay. What's the word for this type of energy? Okay. It's the person who can make up a lot of things and people believe them because they're a good storyteller. But this person, there's like some codependency going on here. And they're truly like a loner, but it's just a chaos bringer. This person may have some other issues going on. Slightly off balance. Ace of Swords. Oh. Either. And this is in reverse to me. So this person is just walking chaos. Maybe this is why maybe that's why that from the beginning of this reading, I said that there was some type of okayness. I know that's my word for the day. It's okay to walk away from a certain situation or push someone back. More fives. So dealing with this person would bring worry. They do it all day long on their own. So I don't think they really need a crew. But okay. Now I see it. So there is a whole fucking crate. Some of y'all was working with, or possibly dating a whole nut job. Okay, a whole nut job. You didn't see it, or you did. Maybe that's why you pushed back. This could have been at work, but if this was a dating situation, I do not comprehend how you date somebody and then want to compete or fight. And it's like a sport to do so. Like, why? Who does that? Let's move this over. I'm getting too far here. All right, so you're dealing with somebody who feels competitive. It really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So this person is a type of person who overthinks everything. And if it's not the overthinking, it's creating things in the mind that aren't really there. They're really good at the illusion. It feels like somebody who, like, if you say hi, they can go tell everybody that you're with them and you've been married for 15 years. Okay, and then that comes out. So we have the activist and that cycle of interference. Oops. So this person brings interference into this situation anyway. Moving towards. Right. So, for those of you who this is resonating with, this is great. Because we're making a choice to move into a new cycle. We're making a choice to go forward and let some shit go. We might be doing it because we're feeling absolute frustration. That's okay. What's important here is love. Super important here. Loving the self. This is experiencing the duality of the self, right? We're feeling that protective space and we're coming together and we understand that, well, maybe we don't yet. I won't say that, but for whoever this is, like, whatever it is you do, you generate. It's very difficult to say, but there it is. Fair enough. So some of you have this rock star type of energy. Okay. For others, you don't know you're a whole fucking rock star. And dealing with this past situation has really blocked that. But now that you're moving forward, or you're gonna put, okay. Some of you are not gonna put this energy down. You're gonna stick with the job. You'll work it out because that's what life you think has for you. And there's that cycle again. Some of us are letting the wrong people go in and out of our world, in our space. 8-8. Ooh, you guys. Okay, some of you are moving forward, Some of you are moving backward. Some of you are just going to let the bullshit continue and pretend like you don't know who the problem is. Some of you are dealing with someone who knows the game. They know how you work. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's got you figured out. And they know how to run interference. For some of you, this is someone who has some type of, I feel like, shyness, introvert. This person may like to dress covered up a lot. This person has pets or likes them. Or they like something of an animal nature. Something very specific about wild animals. It doesn't even feel like a domestic animal, so maybe there's some type of wilderness attachment. I don't know. Platforms. It's weird. Something about it's hard for me to figure out what the word is here, but for some I see a male with long hair. It's dark browns in color. Okay, how do we deal with this person for some of us who are still interacting with that chaos? Let's see, what advice? Okay. For some of you, if you're still dealing with this energy, I'm sure the message is to hold on tight here and hold strong. This may be somebody you need to not have contact with, just in general. Gray rock. There will be communication coming from this individual. Person is watching, wishing. This is somebody blocked. Again, it comes up every way across. You are wish fulfillment, though, to this person. This is somebody who fucked up in the past or feels like they did. Yeah, okay. So for those of you getting rid of this, if you've pushed this person back, I feel like they know you're done, or they feel it, they sense it. Now, what I don't like about this energy here is this feels like the energy of somebody who's watching someone's growth. This person may be sending, I know it's a bird, but catfish pops into my head. Catfish or friends of friends of friends. Friends of friends of friends. We don't like those things, do we? We don't like that. Because sometimes a friends of friends of friends is bullshit. So, I like this. As everybody kind of wakes up, though, look at this. Collective. We're in a place now where we're not dealing with this. We're aware. I feel like this is a time when you're getting the awareness that we've poured out enough, right? It's the thought process that I've given enough, I've done enough. I'm blocking it now, going towards my own happiness, away from zombie land. And look. So we could turn our back to this because we recognize the growth in self as well as the chaos the others are bringing. It doesn't even feel like advice, just more, did I tell you this is more like cosmic awareness. No, I don't like this card. I don't like that card. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. Because, while yes, we're going from behind it, Four of Wands. We're going through something where there's nothing to celebrate, no support, blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. It's done. It's a wrap on this. While it looks like they were celebrating and happy and dancing, what is difficult to notice is somebody who was dancing with the devil. Because he has horns. They're very tiny up there. This can be Capricorn energy of types. I don't know. Who knows? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I don't fucking know. Whatever. We're no longer dancing with the devil, or we're moving out of that. You can be, you should be. Some of you are still going to dance, though. Even while the sun goes down. This can speak. Okay, what's that? Okay. For some of you, you will be going from a place of almost out of the desert right back into it. It's like the devil comes to get you and marches you right back. For some of you, you will be making a choice to stay through a situation, cheaper to keeper type thing. Some of you are sticking around because it's the easiest thing to do. Not wish fulfillment, but making a choice. Some of you are making a choice to be greedy. Just, I'm holding on to what little I have. I feel here between these two, I feel like some of you are going to be making decisions on relationships around money too. Mm. Ooh, I don't like this. Okay, so yeah. Okay. We are moving out of this energy. I'm sorry. I really had to look at this like, wow. It's like moving away from El Destructo Central. It's some of some of us are moving out of a situation where we had to leave by the skin of teeth up in this motherfucker. It's like knowing what's destroyed and being okay with it. Like, okay, I have myself. I have the clothes on my back. Some of you know you gotta cut somebody off for you to grow. Mm. Some of us are, ooh, there's balance. We can have balance in relationships if we want it. Offers coming back in for some. Somebody's coming back around. If any of you are going through this rainstorm energy coming back in, let's all say it together for awareness and support of each other. No. Let's say no. All together, no. I'll support you if you need to hear it again, guys. No. No. All right. Okay, so I'm going to finish here because this feels like a lesson to be learned. So some of you, and I'm putting myself in this too, I feel like here some of us have an opportunity to learn. Ooh wee. Learn or help someone and get your hand bitten. To be fair about it. Oof, look what's at the top and the bottom. Some of us don't need to help every fucking body. Because everybody's not a fucking victim. There's 8 again. Some of us are learning the difference between victim and lazy. Ooh wee. Wow. All right. Let's see what good stuff is coming. Let's see what good stuff is coming for you guys. What deck is good for this? I'll go with this one. Okay, for the good stuff. A little bit of gangster testing I see here. Some of us understand it's useless to fuck with certain people, right? But I see that. I like it. It's good. Some of us avoid the fuck shit. Fly right on over it. I like this. Clarify wealth. Some of us are making a choice between disappointment and abundance. I'm not sure why that's a choice that's required, but I could think of. Wait a minute. Clarify this space. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Well, yeah, on the good stuff. Some of us are tired of the fuck shit. Look at that. This is learning energy, awareness energy. I too will swim in that pool. Love it, yes. Okay, oh, look at how they come out. So some of us are done with the cruel and the oppressive mentality and the disappointing, sticky, gooey human beings that aren't really okay. That aren't really doing anything except staring at motherfuckers' bank accounts. It's like, wow. Some people just don't know how to handle their own growth. Isn't that interesting? So on the good side, some of us, I'll take that card too. Some of us are enjoying pleasure. Well, I'm not at this point. And I won't be in a little while because I have mopping to do. But for the rest of you, I hope this is you getting pleasure. Some of you are going to be getting pleasure from looking at things. Others will be engaging in hands-on stuff. Good stuff. Some of you are going to be acknowledged in a public way about your hard work. Some of you are going to be moving up in your jobs or getting a raise. I feel like a level up in position, though. Some of you will be creating something new. That's art. Some of you are going to be partying like it's 1999 and then being reminded of what you did and, oh. Any of you are partying this weekend, be very careful. Be careful of what you do that could be getting recorded. Some of you are going out to party, but you may not be partying around safe people. So be very careful. Know when it's time to leave. This will be an opportunity to use your intuition. Ooh. Someone gets to use the, oh yeah, look, there's the club. Someone's intuition kicks in a group or a party situation. What's the outcome of this? Oh boy. Keep going. Okay. Some of you are, I hope You make use of your intuition. There's a possibility that those of you who are going to be out partying in this situation are going to be around others who are heavily intoxicated, maybe not quite as aware, or looking in the wrong direction when whatever this is happens. Luck changes suddenly. Yeah. Okay. Some of you really need to be aware of your surroundings if you're going out this weekend. Be very aware. Be very aware. I just heard hostile male. Hostile male. Some of you are going to be having a major issue to do with money. Waiting on money to come in. Some of you are going to be becoming aware of the weakness of self or your lack of ability to change, to make changes. Some of you will be experiencing a young one in your environment who's going through some type of health issue. Feels like mental health. Your work with that person is of a motherly nurturing. Some of you are going to be dealing with a child who has a shitty parent. Some of you are going to be dealing with the offspring of a shitty parent. I'll take back that. I'm not going to put an age to this, but some of you are dealing with the offspring of a cruel parent to a parent that also had mental illness. I feel like this is about awareness, though. Okay, that's the work. That is the work. So at this time, some of you are getting a lesson in flexibility, moderation, how to balance out some of the others. Some of you are learning what it truly means to be, off, conflicted, confusing. Some of you are learning a new way to accept defeat, things that don't work. And in the place of that, you're learning what does work. Even if what works is saving your peace of mind. But nonetheless, you're getting experience, and that's what's going on. Some of you are learning the difference between a motherfucker who's just all in your business talking, and they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Some of you are learning the difference between some of you are learning what a lie sounds like. Some of you are okay. Some of you are realizing how the conversation of others can bring about, like, all these different conditions of people around you. Incredible. All right. So this feels like overall just moving into a new place, seeing new things. Those are those divine downloads where we are experiencing things with our eyes a little bit more open. Ooh, and at the bottom is the universe. So, oof, that feels really nice. And this is all choice. Wow, okay, I'm definitely done. The chain breaks. Well, it didn't break, it slow. But I'm going to use that as a timer. All right. That was my collective for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully none of you guys here are seeing this or going through this. All right. Now, if you guys have a yes or no, I'll let you guys answer this one for yourselves. Focus on your yes or no question. I'll pull a card. And this is, it could be for you. If you have a question you wanted to ask. While cards are already popping out, I'm not taking that hard shuffle for this. Focus on your individual yes or no. I'm going to put down 3 cards. You choose which one you like. Oh, it got quiet. My thing says the stats on this thing is weird. I'm going to do a yes or no for the collective. Ooh, and then, congrats. And then I'll do a quick one for you, Jenna. And then that is it. I have to go exercise. So everyone focus on your yes or no. Ooh. Okay. Whichever deck you think feels good to you. I'll take this away. Focus on your question. Let's go with 1. Yes, surrounding health. Did you pick 2? 2 is ask them. So you may have been asking about someone else. Yes. Ooh. And 3 is yes on the confusion or the challenges, experiences, change. Yes on change. Ooh. Interesting. All right, Jenna. Give me your numbers. Let's see. Jenna, what's 7632? We'll see how this goes. My stomach started growling. We'll see how good my reading is when I'm hungry. All right. Jenna. Okay. not sure. This is weird. I'm sorry, and this is rude. I hear Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Why do I hear Jimi Hendrix music right now? Ah. There is no mod. It's just me. I don't know where Eskimo is, y'all. I'm only taking readings as I want to. I will not just take anyone. I will not no longer just be taking anyone's random drop-in readings. So we'll be moving that into something a little bit different. I want to make sure I'm not reading for people who are kids. I don't want to read for kids and teens. How about that? Or at least I want to know you're not insane if I'm reading for you and you happen to be 16, 17, 18. I don't want to read about your crush. Sorry. But I will do yes or no's. I'm still going to do those. If I'm feeling the readings in me, I just don't want to sit here for 2 hours taking sticky readings. At least when I'm hungry. That's bad idea. Bad idea. All right. Jenna. So somebody has turned their back. Can't let go. Time to move forward. Moving on. Coming out of something. Questioning it. I just heard misled. So I see two people separated. One not knowing what's going on or blocked. There's some fears going on. Wanting to know if we should make an action towards someone. Moving into the, okay. It's being finished. Feels like the energy of being finished with somebody. Something chaotic. We had to make this split. We gotta. I'm gonna start hearing music we keep doing. What I heard is, we've got to stop meeting like this. That is a Tina Marie song. No, I don't know why. Ooh. So maybe this was a love situation or lust. Whatever. Weird. Okay. So somebody is being short-sighted in love. So we might be dealing with somebody who's lusty, or we're feeling lusty, or we're feeling thirsty. I want to say thirsty because it sounds so bad. But we might be thirsty for some action. You want some action? You broke up? Okay. Well, there's our back turned. Oh, no, okay. I didn't want to say thirsty, see? That doesn't sound nice. It was there. You're not thirsty, Jenna. You have water for thirst. The goddess never gets thirsty. What you are experiencing, though, hold on. Is Jenna just bored? Yes. Jenna, you're bored. Because you have no one. I think that's pretty fair. So let's not make impulsive decisions. We are focused on the ill nana. We do not Yes, it's a quiet time on earth. Everyone's suffering. We all are. But, however, 3 months for you, girl, I won't put a timestamp on mine or I'll make you feel bad. Okay? You're 3 months. I could go on for hours and make you feel bad about why that's not such a bad thing. Anything else? Yeah, see, even the car said, yeah, bitch, you correct. I should go. Oh, okay. Hold on. I just felt like I needed to take this deck. What's coming in passion and lust for Jenna? I don't know if you want that. I don't think you should. I think if you're thinking about your ex, you better be careful with that. And I'm not saying be careful with that person. I'm saying be careful with the thought of it. Like there's other stuff you need to be focused on. There's some exploration. Somebody is watching and admiring you, though. This is an emperor. Don't be drawn back in by this. Ooh, look. Okay, so ooh. So here we got this 11. And then we have the 11. Okay. Yeah, we want to leave that. No, we getting done with the past. Now I'm even putting those back in the deck. They don't even get to sit up here. How about that? I see someone watching, admiring. I didn't say stalking. But this person, for some reason, can't speak. It's weird. It's like someone's not allowed, or there's some control, something. You keep seeing 11 and 111? Okay. Like, let's clarify. Oh. So, okay, so I'm reading this by pictures and colors. A little bit of the numbers. This person can't approach. The emperor, like, okay, so it feels like somebody who has rank, position. It's like somebody who looks over the others, over people. Someone in a position of power. I don't know, boss or something. I don't know. And then there's a situation where this person also has options, and they may already be involved with others. Oh. Hungry like the wolf is what I just heard. What? There's the Empress. And the King of Pentacles who has to make a choice. Do they want their money or do they want to be fit? Okay. Never mind, Jenna. Did you have a question? I'm not even going to give you no advice on this. Whoever the fuck this is, ain't supposed to be fucking with you, no way. This is somebody who would have to choose the job or trying to get a hookup, trying to hook up with you doing something they ain't got no business doing. Yeah, he can't, yeah. This person does have to be very careful. Oh, well, I just told you I'm going to read this card. I read the cards by the picture. So your person has thought themselves into a position of restraint. They may also be freaky enough that you probably wouldn't. They think you'd be weirded out. Right. So they make a choice just to watch and whack off to you. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay. I wouldn't date at this point because it looks like bum central. And they're all on their knees, which is all right in my world. And if they're very comfortable on their knees, they should definitely stay there. I don't think you should interrupt that vibration at all. Yeah, nah, we could. Take a break, buy some toys. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay though. Getting the clouds out of your way is important. And the star comes out for you. Because what the balance and the gifts are for you to have right now. So you got to move the dark clouds out. And the Lovers comes back. Yeah, listen. You ain't no group thing. You ain't no group thing. Nor are you the Queen of Wands. But that's what they like. You're not a Queen of Wands. Look at that. Look at her. As she sends away the peasants, no thank you. No thanks. Look at her, she's chilling. No thanks. You're here to work on my garden, aren't you? Oh, you're here for a date? You're here for a date, I see. Well, today's December the 10th. You're welcome. Look at that. Yeah, we could. We're not inviting that energy in. We good. And we turn our back on that tower bullshit. This is making a choice for better health over sex. Because even if your person isn't around, I mean, you're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. They're leaping out of trees at you. But you're good. You're good. Good. Because in a time of this or that, it's very easy to make the choice as to what's good for you. As every goddess, queen, high priestess, magician. All of them can do it. Wow. Right. Let that motherfucker keep looking. Because the truth of the matter is 10 to 5. 10 to 5. If this was about your ex, it didn't work because you was twice the man that he was. Who peed standing up? I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm going to put these cards back. I'm sorry. That was nasty. I can't believe I said that. That is wrong. I'm sorry. Apologies. All right. Jenna, I'm sorry to dig out your business. Did you want to ask a yes or no question? What do you have? 7632. So by your stuff right here, though, for your numbers, you have some trusting of self to get through. This is a time of healing for you. Okay? So you're going through a period of healing. You're going to get your test. I do believe somebody is coming back to see how weak you are. I do see that. I see somebody trying to take you down the bullshit confusion train. But I see you coming out of it like, I don't know why a dolphin coming out, like leaping out of water. Why would I go with a dolphin? That's weird. Okay. So I see you coming up out of it though. Like, I see you coming out of it, and then it's like you go backward a little bit, but it feels like you go backward on this individual as an act of surveillance. Not like something you do, but I feel like after you get your test, possibly with an ex, I feel like you cut it off. You like, no thank you, and then you rise above it, but they come back twice. There's 2 more tests. And I don't even know if I want to call this after you get away, or you like say no thank you and you push him back again. It's like you get to view what happens to them. It's weird. It's like you get to go back and not, maybe somebody tells you or you see or you hear for yourself, but you get a gift of wisdom. It's damn shame we got it. The dolphin is your college mascot? What? A dolphin can be a mascot? That's cool. Okay, well, there's your dolphin. But I see you get to come back over. It's like, I feel like it's a helicopter feel. I'm not saying you're going to be in a helicopter. Please don't take that literally. But it feels like you get like... feels like you get to go back over and understand why. Like okay, you know you're healing, but the last piece of the puzzle gets like dropped down in your lap, and then you go, aha! And then you get to go, like, you get to, do your gangster pose. Like, that's right. That's right, motherfucker. Yeah. Okay, so your question was, will you find... Let's just ask about love. Okay, just one? Okay. See, questions like that get a little response because it's so fucking wide and generic. But the wide and generic answer is change. 2021, I see you working on money, growth, being practical. Mm. I see you moving away from people who are selfish. Feels like that's a part of your test there, right there. I feel like I feel like in 2021, you're going to, like, you got goals. You got goals. I was trying to put something nice on it. You got goals. I got goals. GOALS. If you don't have them, get the fuck out of my face. I see, I see stability by any means necessary at this point. Foundation, safety being the focus. I see options, but they may not look so good. I see options, but I see control issues. And you may be just wanting to control your space. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 2021, you ain't got no time, first of all. And then when you do have time, you may come across as, you know what? I'm not finishing this reading. I'm stopping. Because you're going to need your gangster. And I don't want to tell you nothing that's going to make you be like, I should be nicer. No, fuck that. I'm not telling you any of this extra thing. I don't want to alert you. No warning. Now is the time to kick indoors. So I'm going to read it. Let's see if I can read it in a nicer way. Okay, in my way. Let's see if I can read it like dominatrix way. Hold on. Hold on. All right, look. 2021, fuck the dumb shit. We working because we got goals. Other motherfuckers are gonna have trouble catching up to us at some point. If not now, we're excusing that. In 2021, we're using chaos for what it might be good for. 2021 might actually be the year where Dick and Bubblegum has a purpose. Dick and Bubblegum has someplace to go when they're done being chewed on. Thank you and goodbye. I've blown a few bubbles. Thank you. You can leave. Exit stage left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in that condom box and the trash. To the left. All right. We have our 6 here. So I kind of see, like, listen, action-wise, you're not going to be very encouraging because you're busy. So the guy who's looking for all of the hand signals and smoke signals coming from your coochie is going to have a little trouble seeing that shit because you got shit to do. All right. Now, success in what you want is easily acquired. I see that. But it takes action on your part. It takes you being in a mode of self-indulgence, selfish. This is what I want. That's how the luck comes. The downside of that luck is you're going to appear to be a woman who has a lot of options. You're going to appear to be a woman who has no patience. You may find yourself attracted to the exact same dude over and over again. There'll be similarities. But what you want, I don't think you're just going to have a lot of time for without, Unless that motherfucker can keep up with you. Mm. And I don't see that here. I really don't. I see it being like, mm. I see you having this expression of self. Right. Okay. So it's the same guy, huh? Oh. Okay. Well, listen. That will be your choice. That's right here in this 8. That's your choice. And below that is a 3. So there's your 11. 7 and 4. There's your 11. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Wow, interesting. Now that I'm looking at that. Okay, so if you want to break those cycles, you're going to have to do it yourself. 2021 is going to be about the actions you take as opposed to the actions made on you. Because you're going to be busy. It's going to be hard to pin you down. Not technically, but I'm shaking. Nothing's coming out. This is all on you. 100%. Like, there's no future that can be predicted if it's still in progress. That this timeline is all yours to write. Blank card. Blank card. Because, okay. Hold on. Look, 6. They're hanging out with each other. So satisfaction is really on you, right? You have to create it. It's there for you if you want it. Unions are all over. But it's the battle that you have with yourself and time. Do you really have time for it? I feel like if you ask the universe for it, though, the universe will find a way. Have patience. And wow, look, 011. Yeah, relationships ain't gonna work. Sorry, kid. God, wouldn't be prudent. It wouldn't be prudent. So you'll be probably renewing with someone who, yeah. So here's the desire, the energy, or the potential for some undone situations to come back because they're easy. Your choice. That's codependency, though. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. But if I were you and you're aware that you're repeating, this is 2021 will be a great year to learn how to test your environment. Like, test and adjust, challenges, how to resolve solutions. Okay, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, is really where I was trying to go with that, I think. Wait a minute. Okay. I just get this. What I'm feeling and hearing in the test is that the player attitude, it wouldn't be bad to adapt that. The game master, learning to empower yourself with that, Wow. Okay, I'm going to put my hand over them. Naughty bitch. Yeah. This feels like testing the environment, getting disciplined. Learning how to work in those kind of spaces of chaos. Balance. We're balancing ourselves out with this. Wow. Do I need to say anything else on that, Jen? Jenna. I'm done with you. Jenna, I'm done with you. So next year is the year of the goddess. It ends with your 2. There's your 2. Wow. And your 2 is like what our president did. Instead of grabbing him by the pussy, you're grabbing him by the balls. This is controlling that shit. Wow. I like that shit. I like that shit. Oh yeah, that's tell them where to come and motherfucking go. Thanks, I've had enough. And your socks are next to the door. Yeah, okay. And grab yourself a little bottled water out of the fridge on your way out. O-U-T. O-U-T. Thank you. And could you turn on my study light? I have work to do. That's boss bitch shit. Shit. See that? What else do I need to say about that? This is the energy of I adapt to all situations. I know what's behind me. I know what's in front of me. And when I do turn around and acknowledge that fixed energy, when I turn around and I acknowledge your fixed energy ass, your ass is going in the water where the rest of the motherfuckers went. That is, it's for me, as I look at this card and interpret it, it's the goddess energy over earth, over the men around you, over the minds of man in some way. Money, growth. Woo. Please be very, don't forget to be a whole woman during this time, okay? And make sure your balls are nice and shaved before you rest them on the chin of all those motherfuckers who don't know how badass you are. No hairy nuts on chins, okay? Just try not to. Please be a fucking lady. All right. All right. Whatever you're moving into is something where it's going to make men uncomfortable. Weird. Air and earth. All earth and air. Wish fulfillment. She's studying, preparing as the goddess. There's your wish fulfillment there. There's your 8, writing your own fucking songs. And you're calling them, like, okay, like, this feminine energy has a musical sound to it. And I guess those are some weird looking butterflies there, but look at that, harmonious with the universe, like great levels of attraction. And this one, I love. Attack of the 50-foot fucking woman. My greatest fantasy. Oh, look at that. You're like, oh, look at this. And I just said that whatever you do it brings a level of insecurity from men, knowing they're not good enough. Like, okay, she could eat me alive. Wow. Okay, now I'm hearing Hall & Oates man eater. You see the guy on the bottom? You see the guy there? A little bit of height difference there, no? Oh, yes. She's a beautiful one, Kendall. Love it. I like this deck now. Maybe I'll start incorporating this deck here a little bit. I should draw over some of the extra naughty parts. Well, Jenna, no, it wasn't horrible. That person got out of the way. The guy who can handle you is a different breed. And, you know, I guess, man, sometimes we gotta, like, I don't know. Sometimes we gotta really, like, have ground beef to appreciate steak. Sometimes we gotta have imitation crab to appreciate delicious sushi. I don't know. Like, we gotta get practice with the airheads before we can appreciate when the king shows up. Earth, air, and earth. So whoever this relationship, there's your three. That person was a lesson. You get these back to back, but they're your choice. It's choice. So 2021, test the environment. Isn't that nice? Okay. So Jenna, at this time, you can't. I don't see you being in a place where you can give a relationship what it would take to keep going. Can you stop to pop out kids? Are you looking to get married? Where do you live? Are you dating guys who are beneath you and you know it? Do you have puppy dog syndrome? Yeah. Are you going after guys who have options the way you have options? Because if you both have options and you're young, then it's all just experiences and lessons. So if you're dealing with people with options, right? And the magician was here in reverse. So you may be just attracting people who who are still focused on what's between their legs and not what's between their ears. See the difference? Like, you're focused on what's between your ears and possibly your legs. But right now, maybe the people you're trying to interact with are mostly leg focused. Right. So what you should be doing is testing your environment and enjoying yourself. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy your youth. And you're as your brain is getting so big with education and the work you're here to do, like finding somebody who matches your gift and skill and acumen. Like, come on. You're asking for a whole fucking lot. I think you should. Maybe you want somebody to cuddle you, you should get you a Build-A-Bear boyfriend. Somebody who's not attractive. And then you dress him up a little bit. That is harsh, but that is reality. Right. Jenna, what you want is, like, I think, yeah, you can't have somebody who's focused on a build and then they have time for a relationship. It doesn't work that way. Just like things fall apart when kids show up, too. You don't have time for all of this freaky deaky. When you got a white noses and You stretched your body out for somebody who's barely home or whatever happens. Yeah. See, right now you want that, you know, that man who can come in and handle business, right? But yeah. And what I feel like, what I feel in this card is you are getting looked at, you are getting offers, there are people interested, but you ain't paying attention to that because you want something else. And so you got to decide how much of that bullshit you want. You must enjoy it to some degree. Keeps coming back. The guy, listen, at 22, you should just be enjoying yourself. Oh my God. Yeah, you have people looking. Yes, you have admirers and you're just tunnel vision. Don't know what to tell you about that, my dear. You cannot be tunnel vision. You can open up. Or you could be chasing a relationship that you know you don't have time for. Wow, what keeps coming back? You said. What keeps coming back is feelings. What did you see growing up as a child that you're trying to emulate right now as an adult? That's really what it gets down to. You want someone that you feel that can go on the lift with you. But what you end up with is that you don't have time. It's useless to go further in detail on that because 2021 really has to be about growth. We want to be fancy free and footloose, but we don't really want to be drowning. And that's what, remember 2021 adds up to 5 here. So it will be a year of change, discipline, self-discipline. Don't expect it in others. There's your 8. And look what she's running from. Running from the savage energy that may hold you up, hold you down, slow you down. There's a black bird in front of her. Like, come on. There'll be blocks. If you don't work on yourself, you'll be running from, blockage. You'll be running from people who will fuck with your time, throw you off. Air and earth. So this is just your ex. And here I thought you were tackling the town, but you're really just looking for your person to come back. And that person's watching you grow and get bigger and better. While they may feel like they're shrinking, this might be somebody, your ex may be somebody who might have some insecure abandonment issues. This may be somebody who feels like you're going to grow away from them. So they may as well let the flighty shit happen. It's weird. Your person doesn't feel like... It feels like somebody who would be comfortable working at a gas station if it was a soothing experience for them, not you. You're interested in growth. Your person might, as they're getting older, not be as driven as you are. And they may not, yeah, okay, take your time. Listen, you're going to need clear vision to get the right person. He's pursuing a similar career. That doesn't mean he's going to be able to handle it. That doesn't mean it's going to work for him. That doesn't give, hey. Yeah. They might be a quitter. Yeah, listen, they have, there's intellect, but it's like thinking oneself into a trap, thinking oneself into issues. This person might be an expert at what they do. They may grow into that. But there's this lack of motivation. There's what may end up being a codependency to sex issues. I see somebody a little too focused on the wrong stuff. Someone who may take interest in things that cause trouble. This looks like the energy of someone who might suffer from impulse, excessiveness, excessive physical lust may become a problem for your person. Earth, 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 earth. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, no, no. Just no. I don't know about all your signs, my dear. I'm looking at all the Virgo rising and all that stuff. I'm just noting the similarities in how a whole deck of cards is throwing out the same stuff. So you're here to make an impression upon the others. You're not here to crawl or be anybody's parent. Your person, though, has lusty focus. And that's what's going to trip them up in life. That's what's going to trip them up. Ego. And temptation. A lot of it. A lot of it. It's outside. In this picture, there's like lots of communication with temptation. Nah, I don't like this person. Well, they're going to fill their car. Okay. What I just heard is a woman will be their downfall. That's weird. Hold on. Clarify their downfall. Change. Age. They're going to have a lot of trouble being dependable or having to be in the middle of imbalance. They're going to have trouble helping others and not getting the fixes that they need. Groups in servitude. They're going to have trouble with that. Okay. Wanting and waiting. Sex becomes an issue because expression becomes difficult elsewhere. Where love fails, lust will succeed. Yeah. Hey, your person's gonna have some issues. And it'll be issues of the alter ego, of the other side of self. I know the word isn't lone wolf, but it's having to hide oneself. Your person becomes a bit of a hunter if they aren't already. Maybe lone wolf is the word where it's like the alter ego. Nobody sees that. Covert. Very covert. Yeah. They keep things hidden. Yep. So good luck with that. Anyways, I think that was a good reading for tonight. Wait. Say who? What? Oh, he still has all your stuff. Oh, you can't balance. Okay. Oh. Oh. He has a hunting license. But he's super. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jenna. Yeah, man. Look what comes. I'm not going to show you all my card. Look what falls out. The quiet one. The one that bottles their emotions. Elements of this person remain hidden. You're not going to see that. Girl, watch what you attracting, okay? Motherfuckers leap out of windows for some coochie. So, you might want to help that person grow over there. Or just be patient. You know what you're dealing with. But, I guess it is a lone wolf type energy. And that's not, oof. You know more than I do about that situation in particular, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know you know. That's why I ain't got nothing to say, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ah, ice cream and a cookie for you, Jenna. I got your back. Whatever I can do for you. Except throwing bricks if he has a hunting license. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. There is a guy good for you, Jenna. I think what you just need to do at this time is have fun. That's what's good. Enjoy life. And if that means Mr. Temporary, then that's what you're supposed to be learning. Maybe Mr. Right Now isn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying enjoy yourself. But you ain't gonna, listen, I don't know who the guy is, but you ain't gonna find him sitting on YouTube. I can tell you that. So where's the hobby? You play pool or... Yeah, wait a minute. We're in the whole middle of a pandemic. You worried about your dating choices. I'm done. When the pandemic is over, they will be leaping out of bushes at you for real. And you know what? The minute you stop looking for love or looking at that person and they notice the absence, you'll know it's a game if that motherfucker start running back at you. But yes, just focus on you. Go out. Do you roller skate? Is there any amusement thing that you can do outdoors? Enjoy yourself. I don't know. But you're young and beautiful. Enjoy that time, stress free. I'm sure there's some nice friends or, I don't know, hobby. Ooh, the gym. Isn't there like, no? Is there gym stuff you could do? Or, I don't know. Jenna, have patience. You're gonna be just fine. And if you're not, they make toys for that. They make plenty of toys for that. All right. I hope that was helpful. It was supposed to be a shorter reading, but here we are, 2 hours in as always. All right, Jenna. I hope that was helpful, Ma. We will talk again soon. Thank you for anyone else who enjoyed this reading. It was supposed to be for collective, but maybe it was for one more. And Jenna, I ride Cirque du Soleil performance art tools. I had to learn, and I'm in my 40s. You can learn how to skate or do something. Don't throw excuses. If you want it, you can go get it. The goddess always gets what she wants. And you're a goddess. For sure. You just got to decide what you want. Move your feet. Or relax. God damn. Just relax. All right, I'm out. We're going to go have our treats and some laughter. Good night. Good night to you too, Jenna.